Whoa!
A bit of showmanship from Micah before the fight starts.
Micah ready and raring to go. Andy Quatch is coming out, and apparently he goes 0 to 100 real quick.
And he's got a hell of a lot of supporters here tonight. It looks like half the stadium here, Aaron.
Yeah, very popular young man.
And both these fighters rocking no singlet. We're clearly up late. Well, don't miss any of this fight, mate. Don't blink at all. This looks like a beautiful matchup. The atmosphere in the room right now is absolutely electric.
This fight brought to you by Roach Civil. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Team Ellis out of the Team Ellis boxing gym. Ladies and gentlemen, Micah the Brick Barresi.
These boys are going to go at it.
Oh, these boys are going to hold nothing back.
Trained by Nicholas Sherry out of Team Ellis boxing gym. Ladies and gentlemen, both these men will be fighting for the Pretender to Contender title.
My God, what an electric atmosphere here for these boys.
How would you feel getting in on a title fight in your first ever amateur fight, Aaron?
And here we are, Pretender to Contender title up for grabs in the super welterweight 70-kilogram division. The crowd is up here at the Melbourne Pavilion. In the red corner, we have Andy Quatch with all the home support here tonight. And he's coming up against another Team Ellis boy in Micah the Brick Barresi, the Italian stallion.
And a fast starter is Andy Quatch.
Don't blink, boys. Don't blink. I'll give you the hot tip. Andy Quatch is coming out strong, so's Micah. Both boys looking to make a big impression here tonight. Listen to that crowd. It is electric in here.
It is Andy Quatch's home game here.
That looked like a decent right hand from Andy. Let's see if he can put another one.
Micah with a nice disciplined style just needs to keep his composure here.
Andy, oh, that right hand. Oh, keep it going, Andy.
Andy's a more patient puncher, and he looks for that right hand downstairs, changing levels nicely here, Andy Quatch, the man from Vietnamese descent. But a nice right hand there from Micah the Brick Barresi, the Italian up and about.
Sort of like a right hook there that Micah had going on. There's
He's caught him
one.
again. Micah's slowly settling into this fight here, I think, boys.
He is.
He'll be happy to absorb sort of the pressure from Andy Quatch, but look at the crowd here tonight. Unbelievable with the capital U.
And the thing is, Andy needs to really start doing some work, or you'll find Micah's confidence will just continue to grow.
Yeah, the punch volume in favour of Barresi. What a right hand. A slingshot right hand there from Barresi. Andy Quatch on these toes, looking for that right hand, the left and right hand combination.
Ooh, good shot.
Beautiful chopping right hand there from Barresi, the 25-year-old.
Good shot from Micah. He finished strong and he started strong. I don't know how the judges are going to see this one, boys. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, 10-9, probably in favour of the blue corner. In terms of the punch volume and the cleaner shots landed, it was the blue corner.
Well, that's a good call. I don't know myself, to be honest. I don't think I can really split the two fighters here at the moment.
Yeah, look, impressive end of the round there for Micah. Like I said, he had that right hand going, looked like a couple of right hooks landed. And, you know, but Andy Quatch was coming forward.
He was very busy.
Yeah, so you don't really know how they're going to see it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think Micah's going to come out strong in this second round. Andy needs to pick up the pace and start showing him who's boss.
So here we are, round number 2 for the coveted Pretender to Contender title. It's for a strap, so all-important fight here. Andy Quatch and Micah Barresi, the Brick. And for me, in that opening round, the man in the blue corner has probably snuck a 10-9. So Andy Quatch, an all-important round this second round. Whoever takes it, well, we might go to an unassailable lead.
Exchanging right hands, they're both landing. Again, both landing with the right.
Jeez, what was that?
Andy Quatch has spun him around in a 360 with a shot.
Showing us a little 360 action there.
A bit of a 360 roulette there from Quatch. And Chris Anderson Sr. having a talk here to Micah Barresi. Just fixing the headgear on Barresi. And back to work here for both fighters.
I really want to see Andy coming forward. Come on.
Oh, Micah catches him there again.
Oh, he's caught him a few times.
Oh, that's
there.
on top. That's in the back of the head. That's in the back of the head.
Andy doing a great job to maintain his composure there. He definitely copped a few on the button.
Andy spoiled it a little bit with a couple of bad rabbit punches to the back of the head of Micah there.
Both boys look like they could go 6 rounds here. Both looking very fit and strong.
He's sustaining a lot of damage. Andy Quatch, the man from Sunshine. He's played a bit of soccer in his time, the likes for the Albion Rovers.
Big shots exchanged.
But he comes back, the commentators curse Andy Quatch on the front foot here, and all the support is for him here tonight in the stadium.
I reckon if Andy can put a couple of good shots together, he only will need to put together 2 or 3, and I reckon Micah will be in a pretty bad way, but Micah's doing a great job to avoid it.
Well, I don't know, boys. Again, every time Micah landed a big shot, Andy landed a big shot in return, but it seemed to go that way back and forth for the whole round. I mean, Micah seemed to make a big physical deal of the shots he was getting hit with, perhaps more than he needed to, and we'll see how that plays out in the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, and I'll say it again.
Team Ellis Gym on all socials, Instagram, Facebook.
I think Andy Quatch certainly has the fitness, the strength, and the ability to potentially stop this fight. He's just struggling to go first, and he's struggling to put them together.
For me, though, I've got a 1 round apiece. I think Andy Quatch, in terms of the cleaner flurry there, I thought in that second round was some good quality stuff. So this is a golden goal situation. All comes down to this. Whoever takes this round will go home with the chocolates and the Team Ellis Pretender to Contender title. Thanks for joining us here on epicenter.tv around the globe.
Micah just needs to stop overreacting to the hits here, I think. He's a little bit less willing to get hit than his opponent.
I'd love to see Andy with a little jab to the body and then bring that right hand forward.
Micah getting the shots off early.
Oh, beautiful hammering right hand, but Andy Quatch on the front foot. He's stalking his
big shots.
Unbelievable.
Big shots from Micah.
At the Melbourne Pavilion.
Oh, another big shot.
Seesawing contests.
Go it. Andy needs to put the pressure on.
Micah has hit Andy with a few big shots and he's bleeding from the mouth.
Entertainment with a capital E from both fighters in this super welterweight clash, and Chris Anderson Sr. gets involved again. He's on the ball tonight.
Micah getting the better of this round for me, boys. Both men are bleeding from the nose.
Put the pressure on Andy. You need to get in there and you need to start landing some shots. Micah doing a great job at the moment.
You heard from John Demicoli. 30 seconds remain in this super welterweight clash. Quatch tries to land a right hand, but a slingshot right hand from his opponent, Micah the Brick Barresi, the Italian. He's up and about in this last round, the 25-year-old.
This fight is probably up for grabs. There's only a few seconds left, but I
this
still
fight
think
is
it can
completely
go
up
either
for
way,
grabs.
And they just need
Micah again with a big right, another one.
And Andy Quatch comes back with a few punches of his own, but misses there. Beautiful evasive skills there from Micah the Brick Barresi.
I think Micah might have taken that 3rd round there, boys. I think Micah has got the victory here for me. Maybe just.
I'll tend to agree. I think Andy done a fantastic job, and I think Andy, believe it or not, boys, I think Andy hurt Micah more than Micah hurt Andy in that fight, but he just couldn't put them together when he needed to. I think Micah probably landed more shots.
But props to Micah, he did dig deep in that 3rd round after having Andy Quatch having a big 2nd round, and he was able to keep his composure and land some really necessary shots in there.
All the punch volume for me was in favour of Micah Barresi. He did the better work. The single punches came from Andy Quatch, but a lot of blood on the face there of the Vietnamese fighter and Andy Quatch. But I think Barresi, the Italian, will get the W. We go to John Demicoli for the final decision. But the man, I think Barresi, will get off to an absolute flying start in his amateur debut.
I'm going to call this one a draw, boys.
I'm going to call it a split decision victory to Micah.
I think Andy was very effective with his aggression. Remember when Micah was doing the 360s and very wamboozled? Let's go! That has to stand for something.
It does, but that's only in 1 round that happened. It didn't happen in any other rounds.
I seen it, well, not the 360, but I did see effective aggression.
The 3 rounds of boxing. We've got to
I'm
the
anxious.
judges' scorecards. Your first judge scored the contest 29-28 to Quatch. Your second judge scored the contest 29-28 Barresi. Your third judge scored the contest 29-28, declaring a winner by split points decision. And new pretender to contender champion, red corner.
Wow.
Looking back over the fight, Andy did have the more effective aggression. He had Micah literally doing spins in there, so at the end of the day, can't complain with that decision.
What an unbelievable crowd just won along. I reckon half of Melbourne's Vietnamese community are in the house tonight.
The boys over there. Yeah, just thank you guys for coming to support me. It really means a lot.
Man, you're a promoter's dream. I'm sure in 2020, the boys at Team Ellis would love to see you back in centre ring after tonight's experience and a lot more training. Do you want to come back to the centre ring and do it one more time?
I fucking love this sport. I'm coming back.
I think you made every gym owner at Team Ellis gym very happy. Andy, Quatch, great effort. Anyone you want to thank?
Thank you guys. My mum and dad were here today, but just like to thank to them because without them we wouldn't be here today. And of course all these boys here, making an effort to come out. I love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your victor, Andy Quatch.